Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Talk the Talk with Carbie. For those who just tuned in, I upload every Sunday morning a new episode on a different topic that's been on my mind. Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, February 6th, 2022, and it's 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. I have prepared something different than the other couple of times. I actually recorded a conversation that I had with a friend of mine. I know him for at least 10 years, and he were talking about relationships and, the different views of a man, how they receive, women and their actions and what's or not. So I hope you enjoy it. I will want for you to adjust your volume because at some points he will be more silent and on some points I will be too loud. But I will try to modify that for you for next time so there won't be problems like that no more, or at least not as many. And if you like that, I will definitely try to do more, interviews like that. As for right now, because of Corona and other reasons, I cannot do a live, interview. I can only do it through the phone. I apparently recorded the middle of the conversation, or as we was already in it. So I will explain to you quickly what we were talking about. We start with the fact that he was dating this one woman, or started dating this one woman that was Christian Baptist, which is nothing wrong with that, but she had an issue with the comedy show that they went in because they were cursing or whatsoever, but in the car she was listening to trap music. So yeah, we start with this is like I already said in the middle of it, and here we go.
I said shit, when you get a motherfucker that you think that you want, and then when you get one you realize this ain't what you want. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, you fucking up the whole mood right now. we supposed to be laughing, having fun, talk some drinks, you know what I'm saying? This Martin Lawrence, it's a comedy show, man. It's the legendary Martin Lawrence, and we supposed to be cutting up this bitch, and you over there just quiet as a fucking church mouse.
She wasn't even laughing. She wasn't even laughing at the like at the comedy show.
Shit. The shit felt so out. I felt so out of place being there, just looking at the other couples and shit, laughing, having a good time, they hugging, that. And I'm with this motherfucker. I'm like, this is so not right now.
So, have you ever met her before, or was it like the first time?
I've been known her I had known her for 8 fucking years.
Oh wow! So you decided to date her, and then was like, yeah, let's date, and then you realized, oh my God, this is not the woman I want to be with.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you betray one thing, but you do another. Mm-hmm. It's like, nah, this ain't fucking it. But I ain't gonna lie, I realized one thing though. When I left Germany, I had the hardest fucking time actually fucking dating.
Why is that?
Like, it's just like when you get subjected to a whole nother culture, mm-hmm. especially being over there, Germany's one big fucking melting pot. You got Germans, Russians, Romanians, Ethiopians, fucking Czechoslovakian, Armenian.
Don't you have like a lot of ethnicities in the USA too? Hmm? Don't you have like in America? Don't you have like a lot of ethnicities too coming together?
Not really. To be honest, it all depends on where you live and what state you in. Mm-hmm. You got some places, man, they frown upon black and white couples being together.
Okay.
Interracial fucking couples being the fuck together. Shit like that. So it can make it real uncomfortable. But I don't give a fuck. If that's what I'm dating time, that's what I'm fucking dating or whatever the fucking case. I done had it happen a couple of fucking times. Shit, blacks. Oh, so you fucking with them now? What the fuck you talking about, shit? Well, bitch, if you wanted to fuck with me, you had a chance, and you ain't say shit. I love the motherfuckers that don't never say shit to a motherfucker, but then when you get with somebody, all of a sudden they got so much to fucking say.
Well, sometimes you don't have anything to say, because I can see it on myself. Like, sometimes I'm trying to talk to someone, and then they be like, oh yeah, I'm not looking for anything, yada, yada, yada. So you step automatically back. I'm not trying to force someone to be with me who's not looking for a relationship. So, and then next thing I know, a month later, they get married. So, of course, I'm going to get upset about that situation and be like, yeah, so I would rather have you telling me that you're not looking for anything with me rather than tell me that you're not looking for nothing, because now I look like an idiot because I really was into you. I really wanted to get to know you. I really wanted to, be with you.
But see, that's another point, though, too. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to talk to each other. You know, they'll let some shit go on and not have a fucking conversation about what the fucking problem is. You want to run away from the fucking problem. Even I had to learn that shit later on down the line. Because my thing was, shit, when I was with a motherfucker, if they start fucking up, I'm leaving. I feel like I didn't owe. I feel like I didn't owe you an explanation. I don't need to fucking talk to you about this because I felt like you, in some way, as being grown, you know what the fuck you doing wrong. You really do.
Well, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't realize.
And that's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to. You know, I had to start thinking the other way too. Like maybe they really don't know. Cause that's what I started running to. Like motherfuckers really didn't know they was fucking up. Or they really didn't know they was doing this, or whatever the fucking case, Like I said, at first, I would just leave. Like, I had another chick I was dating. This motherfucker here, now, my thing is, I can understand being a single mother, you know what I'm saying, and having kids and working and shit, everybody need a little help every now and then. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't shit wrong with that, But the question that comes into play is how much help you fucking need. And how long you gonna need this help? So the chick I was with, I didn't mind helping her. I didn't. But it started getting to the point I started realizing she made this comment one day. I ain't worried about it. Maurice gonna take care of it. I looked at that bitch and in my head, I'm like, oh really? I'm like, okay, I got something for your motherfucking ass. This is what I'm saying to myself in my head.
Well, see, this is another thing now. When you are with a partner that already has a child, then you actually looking for, especially as a woman, for support. And yeah, of course she can do anything herself, she can provide and whatsoever, but when you know that you have a backbone, a person that is is supporting you and is helping you out with different stuff, like as picking up the child or paying for a bill or whatsoever, this is always like good to know. So she probably was like, all right, Maurice gonna take care of it, knowing damn well she was not only dependent, but she was like trusting you, and she let you in her family, and she would she accepted your support. So I don't see the problem with you having
you're not okay. Listen. I'm gonna break the rest of this down to you.
Okay.
Now, before that incident popped up, I didn't have no problem helping. She didn't have a car. So I was already taking her the fuck to work. That I didn't find out till later on down the fucking line. I'm like, okay, So it started getting to a point with her job. Now, as a grown ass woman having fucking kids and shit, ain't nowhere in hell you should ask me, should I go back to this job that's paying me more, or stay where the fuck I'm at and keep getting paid less? First of all, ain't nowhere in hell you should be asking me that, because you got kids that you gotta fucking take care of. That should be an easy fucking question to answer your fucking self. You shouldn't have to ask me that shit. Seriously. You shouldn't. That shouldn't even come out your fucking mouth.
All right, now, I agree.
Number two, the whole health process, and this is where shit got fucked up. This is when I had the job I got now. This is when I had first started working this job. I had went on my long run from January to May like I'm on now. I came back during the summer. I helped this bitch so much that I ended up not being able to damn near pay my bills and what I had to fucking take care of.
Oh man, okay.
And I was like, whoa, hold the fuck on. Like, I done went to work a whole January through fucking May, and I don't got shit to show for it because I've been helping your ass. So now that's where that comment came in. Well, I ain't worried about it. Maurice gonna take care of it. I'm like, you know what? I got you, bitch. I see where the fuck this going. So after that fucking day, I said, look, man, we need to figure out how to get some more fucking money, because right now I don't got shit. And I'm scraping and scratching trying to pay my fucking bills. So later on that day, I'm getting ready to take her to work in my car because she don't got one. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker gonna tell me she wants some dick when she get off from work.
Okay.
Now, you gotta understand something. The way I fucking work, if my pockets ain't fucking right, if my shit ain't good, I ain't thinking about no fucking pussy. I'm thinking about how to get some goddamn money to pay my shit.
Okay.
I don't want to fuck. Pussy is far from my fucking mind. But you gonna tell me you want some dick when you get off of work? Okay. So I went and picked the bitch up, came back to her fucking house. You know what I did? I got butt ass naked, got in the bed with her ass knocked. As soon as she tried to talk to that bitch, don't touch me. She was like, huh? I said, don't fucking touch me. And I went to sleep on her ass. I woke up the next fucking morning, got dressed, and I left that bitch. And I ain't never talked. And when I left her, I got a call 2 days later. So that's it, huh? That's how you gonna end it. She was like, then she gonna say, you know, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm like, shit. I said, apparently I ain't missing you. And that was it. That was fucking it.
Wow.
One thing I don't like, I don't like no lazy fucking woman because I'm not fucking lazy.
Okay.
That's not gonna fucking happen. You're not about to get with me and think that you gonna be just riding a fucking good life.
I'm just I just don't understand the fact that, like, how would you even get with a person like that? With me, I have a really hard time dating someone because I've been like, I be like looking at my partner, and first of all, that motherfucker needs to have ambition. Even if he don't have a job, I'm willing to, like, you know, help him get up, because sometimes, you know, you meet people, they're down on their luck, and I am not the one who gonna sit there and act like I never been through that, you know. So
yeah, I mean, of course, you know, because you don't want to beat somebody down that's already beat down.
Exactly.
You're not making it no better for them.
But I also, like, I'm not gonna jump into it like too quick. Like, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna listen to your problem, I'm gonna see if you have a solution. I will try to help you out with, like, you know, giving you a solution, like telling you, like, have you tried this and the third, and if you did try it and it didn't work for you, then see what could work for you. But I wouldn't stay, like, January through May, March, what did you say?
And see, my thing is,
like
now
I would never, honey, like, like, if I remember there was this one guy that got kicked out the military, and he was banned off post too, like from every air base or every army, I don't remember, or both, I don't remember. And then he wanted to stay in Germany because he didn't want to go back to the States because of where he from and yada, yada, yada. So I was like, I don't have a problem, you know, helping you finding a job out here. So, and then he was homeless, right? So I took him in, and he was staying with me for like a week or something, or two. In those 2 weeks, he ain't do shit. Like, nothing. Like, he did not look for, like, a job. He did not.
In other words, the motherfucker freeload.
Yes, like, he was like, I will come from work, and then he was like, oh, you want me to eat your pussy? And I was like, first of all, like, this is not the type of party, because we're not dating. I'm not dating you. You're not my type. I'm helping you out. Like, you don't have to eat me out, you know, to say thank you for staying here. But I want to see, like, he got mad that I didn't want to take his payment sex, but I wanted as a payment to see that he is actually doing something. And then he went ahead and was like, yeah, Eva, she's the worst person that ever exists. Like, she would try to make me find a job. Bitch, what? Like, do you even listen to yourself?
Make somebody find a fucking job. Like, that's the most ridiculous shit. You should be wanting to find a fucking job.
Exactly.
You should be tired of being fucking broke.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like I was so confused. I was so confused for what he had to say about me. Because, like, I know I ain't shit. Like, ain't nobody got to tell me that. But I am, like, if I'm down to help you, I'm definitely going to help you. I will definitely, you know, talk to people if I have to. But I need to see you have some fucking ambition and you want to do something. Because if you don't, then I have no business being around you. And I have no business having, like, what is eating my pussy going to do? Like, what? I don't know. Maybe he thought
the same shit I just told you about old girl.
He probably thought if he
it's fucking gonna fill my pockets up with money. No, the fuck it ain't. Because after I'm done fucking you, I'm still gonna be in the same shit I was in before I fucked you.
You know, I just feel like maybe she wanted to have sex with you as a payment for you. You know, paying.
That's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers though. Like, seriously, I'm totally fucking different. Like, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I would cuss you the fuck out. I would tell you about your fucking self. If you ain't shit, I'm gonna tell you ain't fucking shit. I'm not about to sit there and be like most. This would kill me with a lot of fucking dudes, man.
All right.
When they trying to get some ass or want some ass from a fucking female, they will agree with everything that motherfucker.
You are just like that. Stop capping. Stop the cap. Cut the cap.
No, I ain't capping shit.
You remember when I first met you, and you paid for my ride to come to Graph? You paid for. Hold on now. You paid for my train ride down there. You took me to Berlin with you. We went to the hotel room. I mean, we didn't get to go to the Yeezy concert because we ended fucking and getting drunk and fucked up. And the next day, y'all drove me all the way back home. Like, well, actually, no. You drove me back to Grafenwöhr, and it was either supposed to be like Charles, the one who gonna drive me back, or you wanted to give me some money to get back, something like that. So you wanted some pussy, and you literally paid for this entire weekend trip. So don't even sit out here and cap like you never done this shit. Like,
no, I just told you shit. Hey, I was doing whatever back then, shit. I was wilding the fuck out. Like I say, like I just fucking told you, man, shit. That was the time, shit. That was it. Like I keep telling you, motherfuckers don't understand that shit, yo. Like what? Okay, put it like this: you got some people that mature fast, you got some people that mature slow.
Okay, and you matured slow.
Like simple shit. Yeah, like it didn't really hit me till I got past probably about 32, 33, and it's funny how I realized the shit because I was fucking with this broad.
All right.
And her attitude was so fucked up and so fucking unpleasant to be around. Any other time, I really wouldn't have gave a fuck. I just wanted to get the pussy. But it got to a point I was like, I ain't want to be around that bitch. I slept in the bed with her and didn't fucking touch her. My dick ain't get hard, nothing, because you a fucking turn off. Your attitude is a fucking turn off. Like, how can you be that how can you look that good but be that fucking rude? And that's when I really started realizing, like, man, it's really true what they say. Attitude is fucking everything. You can be the baddest bitch, the good lookingest motherfucker, but if your attitude is spanking fucked up, don't nobody want to be around that shit.
Well, this is partially true because like there are females who have fucked up attitudes, and guys still will like kiss the earth that they're walking on because this is what they like.
Yeah, but when I started realizing that shit, my whole demeanor started changing. Later on in my years, I started getting fucking older with motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say I started dogging them out even more, but I was just more harsh on motherfuckers because I'm like, you got me fucked up. Bitch, I don't gotta fuck you. I don't want to fucking be with you. Like, you have to understand, the way I operate and what I like to do, I like to have a good time. I like to be around a good fucking vibe.
Yeah.
I like to be around people that's kind of like-minded. You know, we can all sit around and have a good conversation, drink, talk, laugh. You know, that's better to me now than going to the club.
Okay, so I have a quick question. How come you're single right now?
My job.
Your job?
Yeah, my fucking job.
What does it have to do with anything?
My job consists of me being gone a lot. Like, I'm at work right now.
Okay.
Like, I just started back work in January. I worked from January all the way to the end of May, beginning of June. I'm gone for damn near 6 months. Then I'm off for the whole fucking summer. But during that summertime, I get my daughter because she's out of school. So I have my daughter during the summertime. The thing is, I don't like bringing women around my fucking daughter. I don't. I'm very particular about who the fuck I let be around my fucking child. If we ain't serious or I'm just fucking you, you're not about to see my daughter, you're not about to talk to her, you're not about to come to my fucking house.
Okay.
It's not fucking happening. I had some of them that get mad about that shit. I don't care. That should tell you something. I don't see you as being a good potential spouse for my daughter. Because you gotta realize, I'm not just dating for me, I'm dating for her too. So no. A lot of motherfuckers get pissed about that shit. A lot of women don't like the fact that how long I'm gone.
You know, I had the situation the other day. Well, not the other day. It's been a little while ago. I'm gonna tell you the story, and it's like that. a guy who used to be my homie came over, and then I'm like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah, I'm doing all right, just a little trouble right now. And I'm like, why you in trouble? What happened? And then he's telling me that his ex-wife, which he has a child with, was dating a dude, and the dude beat up his daughter. Not beat her, but he popped her ass because she wasn't like, she was doing too much. She was like running around and the couches and jumping around and everything. And I was like, why did he pop her ass? Like, where was her mother? And then he was like, yeah, her mother was with them, but her mother didn't say anything, but he did. And I'm like, so when did that happen? And then he's like, that happened 2 months ago. And I'm like, wait a minute. So this shit happened 2 months ago, and she just told you because he ended up cheating on her for whatever reason, and she kicked him out, right? And then she called her ex-husband and said, well, my homie, and then said this and the third. So my homie went over there to defend his daughter, and went there with 6 people because dude was too big, and they beat his ass up, all six of them, But now dude is out here looking for him. And I was like, first person you should have beat the ass should be like your ex-wife. Because first of all, why this bitch bringing someone after 2 weeks around your daughter, which is like 2 years old? Second of all, if a man touches another woman's child to discipline him or whatsoever, the woman already gave him the right. Because like, if you're around a badass child, you're going to look at the mom and then you're going to look at the kid. You just came here for pussy. Like, you don't give two fucks. You know what I'm saying? So she probably gave him the right to discipline the daughter. So this is the second reason why she should get her ass beat. And the third reason why she should get her ass beat was, why the fuck she telling him after 2 months? After they breaking up, after he cheated on her. Like, if she
just
really
want... with him.
Huh?
Just to fuck with him.
Yeah, like, I feel like if she wanted for him to, like, talk to the dude or beat him up or do something, she would have said this shit right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we have a child and I have a dude that I'm bringing around, first of all, she probably didn't want to tell him anything because it was only 2 weeks that they knew each other, So now imagine I'm telling you, oh yeah, I brought a daughter after 2 weeks in front of another dude, and he disciplined her because she was being bad.
I can really say this without an issue. Like, me and the mother of my child, I really don't have any issues with her. Yeah, she's a woman, and she have her little spurts every now and then, but rather than that, I gotta give it to her. She's fucking excellent.
All right.
I'm not even gonna lie. She take care of them kids like she's supposed to. Mm-hmm.
But I need your take on this, what I just said. Like, how would you feel,
with that,
or what would you do, or what would your response be if your ex-wife, your baby mama, will tell you that, so this happened 2 months ago, boom. What would you do? What would your response be?
To be honest with you, I really don't know how to respond to that because I've never had that issue. It's kind of hard for me to give an answer on that because I've always made it clear to my my daughter's mother that nobody touches her but me. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, I never whoop my child and never had to. My voice is enough to make my child stand up straight and know who the fuck in the house. For one. Two, she know I'll bring my ass up there and bust her fucking ass. I'll gladly go to jail behind mine. She already fucking knows. And I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I done threatened the mother of my child a couple times behind my daughter. I done told her ass, nobody touches her but fucking me. I tell her all the time, if I find the fuck out, I said, bitch, you better lock the doors and call the police, because I'll be up there, and I'm coming with a pistol. I've never had to say that shit. I only said it once to her. I never had to say it a second fucking time. But the thing is, though, I'm in my daughter's life. That's the thing.
Dude is in his daughter's life too. I just feel like me as a woman.
It's a problem somewhere though. It's a problem.
I don't know. I feel like if I was pregnant last year and I lost my baby, and if I had my baby, first of all, I don't like people, and I don't like people in my house. But one more, if I have a child in here, like, you definitely not coming around my child for no reason. Like, there is different if we're dating for a while and we serious or what's or not. But then still, like, I don't know how would react, because literally wouldn't want anybody around my child that is not their father. And because you never know, like, what people have in their mind, what people, what their intentions are, and I'm not trying to find it out by having a stranger around my child.
Yeah, and see, the thing is, though, too, like, my daughter, she's 13 now, so...
Well, yeah, that's different, of course.
The communication line now is, like, wide the fuck open. I don't gotta call her mama for nothing. She can call me, I can call her. We text, we talk, like, just last summer when I had her. Mm-hmm. Our bond has got even tighter now.
Yeah.
She calls me about everything. She asks me about everything. Hey, Dad, what about this? What you think about that? I tell her, well, hey, we can, blah, blah. I don't think I done put a couple of posts up on Facebook about some of the conversations we done had and shit, Mm-hmm. And I couldn't see it at first, her kind of acting like me. I didn't see it at first. But now that she's getting older, whatever, like, yo, she act just fucking like me. And I'm glad. I'm glad she do. Because that means she's listening to what the fuck I'm telling her.
Okay.
She on top of it. So I'm like, I'm very fucking, I'm glad. I'm very fucking glad,
Is she acting like you now that you're matured more, or is she acting like you when you were still like...
No, she acting like me attitude-wise, like ain't nobody fucking over.
Oh.
And that's what I like. I always try to preach that, you don't gotta follow the crowd. Have your own mind. Do what you want to do. You don't gotta do what everybody else do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad she's taking that to Eve. She's not a fucking follower. I always try to goddamn let her know you need to be a fucking leader.
Mm-hmm.
Have a motherfucker follow your fucking footsteps. You don't need to be following nobody fucking else.
Well, I feel like this is good when you have a parent, or maybe two parents, probably her mother, helping her out too, and it's good when you have someone that you can rely on and actually get an advice, or teach you a couple things, because life is already hard as it is. So it's always good to have someone that can be out there, to help you and lead you and give you a different perspective and a different, advice or whatsoever, because now she has the advice from her mother that she can take, and also yours, and then she can put it aside and be like, all right, which one is better for me? Because not everything is working for everyone. We have to admit that.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah.
But she's very much on top of shit.
Okay.
She ain't scared to talk to me or whatever the fucking case may be. She'll come and be like, what you doing, Dad? I'm like, I'm at work. I'm like, what's going on? She was like, she'll start talking or whatever. Like, I always tell her, you can call me any time of the day. I don't fucking care. She knows. She absolutely fucking knows that.
Tell me about your last relationship. So how did that go?
The last one. I can't much remember that shit.
When was it? Is it that long ago?
The last one. Oh, fucked around and was dating a chick that was getting a fucking divorce. That was something new. I'll never do that again.
Why not?
I'm not gonna say that's the worst type of shit, but you have to realize with that woman just coming out of a fucking a long-standing fucking marriage, getting a fucking divorce. One thing I had to realize is, man, that's a woman that don't need to be tied the fuck down, for one.
Mm-hmm.
She already feeling like she missed a couple of years, being with the one person that she was with, because she felt like she wasted fucking time with him.
Mm-hmm.
You should never, to me, I learned you should never really get into a fucking relationship with a person that's just getting out of a fucking marriage and a divorce. Ain't nothing wrong with fooling around with them, fucking with them, but as far as like trying to be serious with them,
okay.
9 times out of 10, the woman gonna tell you shit, that ain't what she want. Mm-hmm. And you should already know that because of the situation she coming out of, especially if it was fucking bad.
Yeah.
Especially being with somebody for 17, 23 fucking years.
Damn.
Nah, leave that shit alone.
That's a long ass time. You cannot even date a person like that. At this point, this woman, she's just trying to be single and like try to enjoy her single being.
And that's the thing, she explained that to me in the fucking beginning, but I actually wanted to talk to her. So really, it was my fault. But at the same, like I said, at the same time, I'm learning though. That's the lesson I fucking learned, man. When you dealing with a married woman or a man, when they just coming out of this situation, they don't want to be with no one motherfucker. They don't. And you can't blame them, especially if they've been with somebody for so long and they got treated bad for so damn long,
Yeah.
They don't want to go through that shit,
But
don't get me wrong.
I like the fact that you admitting that you've been like doing mistakes. I like that because like you be like, yeah, that was my fault. I did that. You know, I like that.
No, it's like I said, it's a fucking learning process. You not every day is really is a learning process when you're dealing with people, man. It's not gonna be just no one same situation all the time. It's gonna be fucking different, but the same thing can be good though. Especially if you've never fucking experienced. So when you come again around to that same thing, you know how to handle that situation.
All right.
You know. Like I say, it's just all the fucking learning process. If you don't learn from that shit, then what was the use of going through it? Like, why did you fucking do it? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
I agree with you.
So,
yeah, I agree with you. Say it again.
Huh?
Say it again. What did you say?
Nah, it's just motherfuckers get stuck in their ways. They do. They don't want to learn from their fucking mistakes. You know, they wonder why bad shit keep happening. They keep wondering why, why I keep getting the same fucking results. Shit, maybe it might be you. Maybe you might need to look at yourself and see what the fuck is going on. That's all it is, shit.
But sometimes people don't realize that they're doing something wrong. They don't realize that they fucking up. They don't realize. So I feel like if you're in a relationship, if you're in a friendship or whatsoever, you kind of obligated to tell them like, hey, listen, like, you fucking up right here, instead of just leaving them and be like, bye. Just be able to like communicate with them and be like, yeah, you fucking up right here. Like, well, what you gonna do about it?
But most people don't like being told what they're doing wrong though. They get offensive behind this shit. Or,
yeah, but then
fuck you. You don't got you don't need to be telling me what I'm. Hey, okay, cool, fuck it. If that's the case, then I ain't gonna say nothing else to you.
But see, like, this is where you can recognize if somebody's like really fucking with you or not, because a person that loves you as well, like, let's say we're in a relationship, right? And I'm fucking up. I would want you to come. Like, sometimes I fuck up and I don't realize that because I'll be in my work stress. I'm going to school. I have my podcast. I have this and a third, and I have so much shit going on, and I don't realize that I'm fucking up here and there. So I would want from my partner, from my homegirl, from my best friend or whatsoever, to be able to come to me and be like, hey, Eva, are you fucking up right here? You neglecting this, that, and the third. So I can put my attention to it and be like, oh, damn, you're right. I was fucking up, And if you don't tell me and be like, oh, well, you grown, you should have already know, then I feel like, okay, sometimes you just don't keeping up with the bullshit. And then so you basically taking the opportunity from me to be able to fix it.
Yep.
Dramatic silence.
Pretty much it.
Well, thank you for the nice conversation. I'm about to go ahead and continue what I was doing, and yeah.
I'm about to get ready to go lay the fuck down, shit.
All right, well, I hope you rest well. I'm gonna talk to you next time. So thank you guys for listening to our conversation. This was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and you will hear me next Sunday. Bye.